All right, moving on to example number 3. In this case, we are looking at not a potato diagram, but what is called a relation. It is a set of ordered pairs. So in this case, we have just x and y values in each of these ordered pairs. They're not intervals. Context will tell you that. So we just have xy, 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 all these different things, all these different xy values here. And if you like, you could easily graph them. You could easily put this on an xy coordinate chart, and it would look, and then connect the dots if you like. But you don't have to do that in order to find domain and range of this function. All right, well, the first thing before we find domain and range, we need to determine if this is indeed a function. Remember, a function is going to take each x value to exactly one y value. So in this case, we want one y value to correspond with each x value. In other words, for each x value I have, I don't see more than one y value coming out here. So x equals 1 goes to 2, but it doesn't go anywhere else. There is no 1, 3, no 1, 20, like there's no ordered pair with another 1 as an x value. Similarly for 2, the only place that 2 goes is 3. Okay, that's the y value that corresponds to x equals 2. 5 only goes to 6, 11 only goes to 12, and 3 only goes to 1. So in this case, we have a function. There are no duplicate x values here. That's the key. If you can find that there are no duplicate x values, what you have in your hands is a function. So now how do we determine the domain and range of this thing? So remember, the domain is the set of all x values that you can plug in to your function. So what are all possible x values that will give me a y value? Well, it's just going to be the list of all possible x values that you see here, all of them. So you just write them all out. You have 1, 2, 5, 11, and 3. Those are all the x values. And that's how these problems will work always. So anytime someone asks you find the domain of a relation given as a set of ordered pairs, just list the x values that you see. Okay, range. Range is the set of all possible outputs or y values that come out of your function. So in this case, what are the possible y values? 2, 3, 6, 12, and 1. So we just write those out. 2, 3, 6, 12, and 1. All the y values. Domain is all the x values, range is all the y values. And that holds true not just for this type of problem where you have a list of ordered pairs. So that's basically the domain and range for any function, no matter what the format. You could have it as a graph, you could have it as a formula. Domain is the set of all possible x values. Range is the set of all possible y values. All right? So we found domain, we found range, and we confirmed that this is a function. This example is done. So if you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. And if you want to see more examples of finding domain and range of even uglier examples, please head over to projectgraderred.com if you're not there already. The link's in the description. Thanks, and I'll see you there.